AL East. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Nationals are atop the division. They are enjoying a comfortable 6.5 game cushion. The Phils combined to give up just 5 hits.
Loaded bases, that's my motivation. I'm feeling lucky, we should go to 2018 motor transportation. Got me feeling over anxious like a
Hope your weekend's going well. Time for Saturday night baseball from Tropicana Field. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Oakland A's and the Tampa Bay Rays. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Jacob Faria will be the starter for the Rays in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, listen, you don't have to know much about statistics to know that this is a bad one. How about this guy on the year as a starting pitcher? Left-handers are hitting over 300 against this guy. He's going to have to change something or he won't be pitching very long in this league.
Stepping up to the plate, Boog Powell. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the first pitch of the night here is looked at for ball 1, and we are underway in Tampa. The 1-0 home. Finds the zone, strike 1. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Line drive to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So a good start to the inning for the A's as their leadoff hitter reaches base safely.
A nice piece of hitting right there. When you're facing a young blood on the mound, young starting pitcher, you want to get him into the stretch as quick as possible. You want to see how he handles the moment, see if maybe you can run on him. A lot of things going to open up with this next at bat.
Here's Jed Lowry now. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race. First pitch of the at-bat. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, D-Row, I think Jerry Hillsdale is a very good hitter's umpire. Doesn't give much on the edges. He's going to make you put the ball over the plate.
Oh, I love me some Jerry Hillsdale. You have to come over those 17 inches. He ain't giving you anything on the outside corner.
Oh, no, that looked to me like it hit him in the head. No chance to make a play. Let's see if he's okay out there.
Hey, you always want to be the team that jumps out to that early lead and sets the tone. And after back-to-back singles right here in the first inning, that's exactly what this offense is looking to do.
Next will be the designated hitter, Coco Sullivan. First shot for him here, and with the season winding down, he's closing in on a league batting title. First pitch on its way. Hard hit ball to short. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Hey, D-Row, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0.
That's how quick an inning can potentially get away from you out there. You get the first 2 outs pretty quick. Next guy gets on, and now you're staring the number 4 hole hitter in the face with a runner in scoring position.
The 1-0. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. There's one on to first, and they get the double play. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He's stolen 40 bases already this season, and I want to see if his speed comes to play in this one. He impacts a lot of games with his legs, and I wouldn't be at all surprised if he does that again here today.
At the plate, Stephen Piscotty, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Some people in the crowd don't like that, but believe me, he did not want to hit a guy in the first inning. We'll see if he can regain his control or if his control becomes an issue.
Now batting, Marcus Semien. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Kiermaier is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. A's have to settle for just the one. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Oakland is on top in this one, 1-0. Chris Bassett is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the A's. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late. Hold on here, though. You can see the skipper heading out of the dugout now, so that very close safe call might be challenged.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there. And we're going to take another look at it right here. Boy, that's just so tough to tell for sure from that angle. So we'll see what the decision is from the dugout, whether they want to challenge or not.
And it looks like a no from the bench, so they will not challenge the play, and the call will stand with the runner safe at first base. Stepping in now, Denard Span. Here's the 0-1 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. And there to handle it is Ichiro, 1 away. And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
You know, there's no doubt this club really needs Kevin Kiermaier to turn it around. He went 0 for 3 last game. No big deal, only 3 ABs, but it was the way in which he looked going about those ABs. He didn't have a good look to him at all. We'll see if he can bounce back in this one. Striding in, Wilson Ramos. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. First pitch of the at-bat. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
He's going,
Runners off for second. That's a strike to throw down. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Smith, a runner at second with 1 away. Popped him up. Olsen in foul ground. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So striding in, Ryan Schimpf, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Pitch outside, the throw, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Pretty unusual decision to swipe third with 2 outs in the inning. It's a big risk, especially with the lefty hitter up there, and the benefit isn't all that great, but he made it work out.
Runner back standing. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close.
Rays strand just the one. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Striding in for Oakland, Dustin Garneau. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. First pitch coming. Here it is. A high fastball is in there. The windup and the 0-1. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. He's got it one away.
Okay, here's how the Rays set up on defense today. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier moves over, makes the play, and there are two gone now.
Batting ninth, left fielder Ichiro Suzuki.
Here's Ichiro now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. 2 out, nobody on. Ichiro, a former Miami Marlin, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league club.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Here's C.J. Cron now, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
Hey, he's not going to get away with that all day. He's got to find a way to get on top of that ball and bury it.
Here's a strike.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Another 0-2 home. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base. The 1-2. This is skied into short left center. Lowry moving to his left. 1 away.
All right, guys, here's how the Oakland A's are lining up defensively. Guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Pulled toward right center field. Howell's under it. 2 down.
Batting 7th, right fielder Carlos Gomez.
Stepping up now, Carlos Gomez. And he's looking to turn the page. The bat's been ice cold over the last 8 or so ball games. He's set and the pitch. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike one.
Hey, if he's going to be able to dot up his sinker down and away like that all game, you are in for a situation where you're going to see a lot of ground balls and a lot of weak contact.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Two balls and 2 strikes to Carlos Gomez.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
And this is fouled at the plate.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
So that'll bring in the outfielder Boog Powell as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit down the line at first. Crone scoops it up, and he'll step on first himself for the out. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East. Digging in the switch hitter, Jed Lowry. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swinging on the first pitch as he hits this one on the ground to second. And quickly there are 2 away.
Up next for Oakland, the designated hitter, Coco Sullivan.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Coco Sullivan. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. So some life with 2 away as he's into second with the opposite field double. And with that, we take a look at the A's leaders in that category. And sure enough, his name is right there at the top. That'll bring up comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit hard to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Now batting, third baseman, Stephen Piscotty.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. Looking for a 3rd straight 2-out hit and a run in the inning. Here comes the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
Trying to do way too much up there for what I can tell. He knows that's a big run standing there at third, but That swing was way out of control. You still have to stay within yourself and look for your pitch.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
The 1-2 pitch. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside. Standing in, Brad Miller. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Tapped up the first baseline. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. 0-2. Here it is. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up, as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Stepping into the box, Daniel Robertson. First delivery to him on the way. Skied into very shallow right. Howell's on his horse. In there, a base hit. He's around second now if they're still searching for it out there. Robertson takes the turn at third. He wants it all. Safe at the plate. We're all square at 1 apiece.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside the Parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
Malik Smith the next to hit, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch, and this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Another 0-2 coming. Down the left field line and deep. And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now.
The left fielder, number 2, Denard Span.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Denard Span. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
The pitcher is acting innocent, but I saw it in real time, and my first thought was he did that on purpose. These pitchers can paint the black inside and out, make the ball move up and down. So a lot of times when you see a guy get hit in that spot, there was some kind of message behind it. We'll see what that leads to the rest of this game.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Here's a look over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. Breaking balls in there that time. 1-1. Span is off of first with 2 away. A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the top of inning number 4, all tied at 1-1. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. Matt Vasgersian as the Cal Berkeley product. Marcus Semien is the first to bat in the inning. First pitch on its way. High in the air out towards shallow right. He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the fourth.
Now batting.
So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. Both guys pretty close, top speeds of 95 and 94. First offering on its way. Chopped weakly to the left. Robertson charging this one on to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the fourth.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jake Smolinski.
Ready for another chance? Jake Smolinski. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Pretty much an obligatory take that time.
Yeah, when the first 2 guys in the inning make first pitch outs, you really don't have much choice.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. And that'll bring up the power-hitting middle infielder Ryan Shim. Set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Ryan Shim.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
So digging in now, C.J. Cron. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, and that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. A bouncer up the middle. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier.
Kevin Kiermaier.
First pitch of the at-bat. A breaking ball taken on the inner corner. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Count remains at 0-2. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Kiermaier now.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Down in order go the Rays. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Now at the plate, Ichiro Suzuki. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Ichiro Suzuki.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a neck-high fastball that time. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Boog Powell. He was a ground out victim last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Right side, but it's well foul. One run, 5 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Popped him up. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out.
Now batting, shortstop, Jed Lowry.
Here's Jed Lowry now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1, 2, 3 for the ledger? He does. 7 in a row. He's set down now as the side is retired. A's are gone in order. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Here's Carlos Gomez. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Right fielder, Carlos Gomez.
From the stretch. A tough sinker on the inside corner.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
Into the box, Brad Miller. Swing and a little tapper. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The 0-1 delivery. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul for the second strike. Here's the 0-2. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. 1 out, nobody on. This is pulled into right. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And he's safe.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
At the plate, Daniel Robertson, and he made it exciting early on as he circled the bases with an inside the park home run his first time up.
And the indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally. So that'll set up the double play possibility with one away.
0-0, designated hitter, Alex.
So Tampa's batting order turns over and set to go. Malik Smith. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Popped him up. Olsen is over and he tucks it away for the second out.
The left fielder, number 2.
Stepping in, Denard Span. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. He's set. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. And he's in safely at third as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
Ready once again, Wilson Ramos. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Here's a strike.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Ryan Schimpf would be next. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch lofted in the air out toward right center. In comes Powell, and he makes the catch as just the 1 run comes across in the inning. Rays will settle for just the 1. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Rays 2 and the A's 1. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Coco Sullivan. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the 1st inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the 1st inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Breaking ball taken right down the middle. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
A dive, and he knocks it down. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
The batter, first baseman, Matt Olson.
So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Matt Olson. Before the first pitch, a check at first, and he's back standing. First pitch on its way. Missed with a breaking ball. Sullivan gets his lead at first, nobody out. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Two and 1 to the A's first baseman.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
Lined into left center, and that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. Sullivan rounds third and is digging for the plate. Now the relay home. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy, runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. High in the air down the right field line. And this is taken in out there in foul territory with the runner tagging from second. And he is in there.
Now batting, second baseman, Marcus Semien.
Digging in once again, Marcus Semien. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Slow little roller to third. Miller is up with it. A throw to the plate. A tag by Ramos, and they got him at home plate.
The batter, catcher, Dustin Garneau.
Now at the plate, Dustin Garneau. He was a ground out victim last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A cold strike on the inside corner. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
Man at first with 2 out in a 2-2 ball game. Drilled to the right side. And there's his first base hit in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-roll, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2. But he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
Into the box now, Jake Smolinski, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Soft liner towards short. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. But the A's get a run on this RBI double. Bottom of the 6th coming up, and we are tied 2-2. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Ryan Schimpf. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Jarrell Cotton enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 45, Jarrell Cotton.
Here it comes. Now a swing and a ground ball. Here it comes. And a curveball, 79 miles an hour. It's in there 0-2. Ooh, tough to lay off there, but it's called a ball. 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And it's fouled away. Popped him up. Garneau has a play. 1 out.
First baseman number 44.
Into the box now, C.J. Cron. No hits to this point. Now here's the pitch. Fouled off. Garneau is over to take a look, and no one will get this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
High in the air out towards shallow right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. 6 innings complete, all square at 2-2. Back here at Tropicana Field in St. Pete, all tied at 2 apiece as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's have a look at our game summary through the first 6. Anthony Banda will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Anthony Banda.
Here's Ichiro now. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Left fielder, Ichiro Suzuki.
First offering on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heater.
Line towards center field. And that ball's down, so Ichiro's got himself a leadoff single. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning.
He doubled up on the heater right there. First one he blew right by him. second one, timing was on point. He was able to get a hit.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Banda, a previous member of the Diamondbacks organization. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Span on the run. He can't get there as it falls in. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Here's Jed Lowry now. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High in the air down the right field line. Gomez has a read on it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. He's in there at the plate. And they've taken the lead here in the seventh.
Hey, putting together good at-bats late in the games can really help out. And how about this sac fly right here? Good at-bat that leads to his team getting the lead here in the late innings.
Settling in now, Coco Sullivan. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
He's set, and the pitch. Ground ball up the middle, and it's going to get through into center field for a base hit. Coming in to score is the runner from third, and they've pushed it to 2 here in the seventh.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 delivery. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
The 3-0 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Stepping into the box, Stephen Piscotty. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to. 1 there.
Great job of hustle there by the base runner. That looked like an easy inning-ending double play. Now runners at first and third with 2 outs.
Jose De Leon is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. In now, Marcus Semien. Hit hard to the right, but foul. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 left. It is stretch time here in Tampa. We'll stretch with them. The A's lead this one 4-2. Billy Hamilton will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left. Field.
Now playing left field, number 6.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hamilton.
Looks at a changeup on the inside corner for a strike. Hard hit ball to second. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Third baseman, number 13, Brad Miller.
Digging in, Brad Miller. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First delivery to him on the way. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Hit on the ground to third. Throw gets him 2 down.
Now batting, the shortstop, Daniel Robertson.
So coming to the plate, Daniel Robertson. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. First pitch on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Popped him up. Garneau waits on it, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Rays. Still down by a count of 4-2. And here now is Dustin Garneau. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. First offering on its way. Hit down the third base line. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. And in a 4-2 game, time to check the numbers here. It's our starter comparison as we see how these two performances stack up against one another. Into the box now, Jake Smolinski. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. Next up for the A's, Billy Hamilton. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Down the first base line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Getting late. 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Grounded back up the middle. To his left, Robertson. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Malik Smith the next to hit.
And leading off for the Rays.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Fastball that gets the inside corner. Strike 1. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Smolinski. 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Denard. And
stepping in, Denard Span. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. First offering on its way. Fouled away. One out, nobody on. Fastball called for strike 2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
the catcher, number 40.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped him up. Lowry over to his left. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We've played 8 full. It's the A's 4, the Rays 2. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show from inside the Trop as you get a nice look outdoors at some of the activity in nearby Tampa.
Leading off
the inning, Luke Powell, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. First delivery to him on the way. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. drilled right back up the middle. And that gets through a base hit. He's 3 for 5. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Hey, this looks like it could be a potential add-on inning here in the 9th. Add-on gives some breathing room to their pitcher going into the bottom of the inning, D-Row.
Yeah, you love when the offense stays aggressive. And you also like giving your relief pitcher a chance to breathe a little bit, not having to come out there with just a 1-run lead.
Standing in now, Jed Lowry. Sacrifice attempt here. Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Standing in a perfect 4 for 4 so far, Coco Sullivan. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. Here comes the first pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Span is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Up next for Oakland, first baseman, Matt Olson.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Matt Olson, trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. And there's the 4th wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit on the ground toward the left. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. And the lead will move to 3 as it's now a 5-2 game.
Hey, D-Row, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Into the box, Marcus Semien. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Ready with the 0-1. Got him to reach for it there as this is grounded to short. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. A's have to settle for just the 1. And that'll bring up the power-hitting middle infielder Ryan Schimpf.
Second baseman, Ryan.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. The 1-2 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a 2-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Daniel Gossett comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save. Here's C.J. Cron now as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. Semien is under it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
5-2 the final score tonight. The A's jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Jarrell Cotton claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.